Hi everyone, welcome to Soaring Alignment. I'm Julie.
And I'm Denise. Nice to be back here again.
Yeah, we're so excited. We just had a quick chat beforehand as usual, and it's just really lovely to be in this space together and with you all. So yeah, what have you been experiencing, Denise?
Yeah, so it's been intense for me. Next level intense. The end of October has been uh, quite challenging for me. And yeah, I'm actually getting really warm now as well, just expressing that. Yeah, so I had this strong sense of needing to go home again, which is, not the home back in Europe or, Germany or Turkey, but the home when I look at my friends up there, our friends up there, the team and everything. And, and not in a way of trying to escape and not in a suicidal way, nothing like that, but more the sense of really missing that interconnectedness to all there is in our tribe, because I think I just got a bit over all that earthly stuff that's going on. So it got too dense for
Mm,
me. And
yeah.
yeah, but I shifted through it. And thank goodness, we have our tools and we know what to do. We do clearing. So we do ecstatic dance and, cacao ceremonies and working on self. And I came through it. And then I also just experienced a day of intense, excruciating pain, which was like, it felt like it opened up something. But when you're in it, it's like
Mm,
so freaking intense, like to the
it's challenging.
point. It's so challenging I've never experienced childbirth, so I don't have that to as a gauge. But for me, it was a 10 out of 10. I was just crying, and then a lot of things had to shift, and it came up. So when you're in that intense pain, I was able, for me anyway, to see certain patterns of things or attachments and thoughts, and they left, everything left. So I kind of,
Mm.
even though it wasn't fun, but it really helped me, and I feel quite different now.
It's so important, isn't it? Like, well, funnily enough, well, not really, because Denise and I seem to have this thing where we experience similar things at the same time.
Yeah.
And 2 days before, it must have been on the weekend, I had the same thing where I had the same pain, but it was more in my head, and then the same thing, almost like being broken open, to really like release all of that stuff. And I spent the whole day crying as well, and just like just almost it's like a movie, just going past somewhere, like I could just see all this stuff happening. It's like, wow. But just being right in it, right in that sadness and that grief, and because that's part of what we've experienced as well, the trauma, and allowing, like, acknowledging that in order to be able to let it go as well.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, and so I feel like for everybody, like, especially because we've got so much happening at the moment, like astrologically, the sun is really active at the moment, and it's just, when pain comes up, rather than taking a pill or something or other to try and make it go away, actually be with it and really um, see it as a communication point or something like this. It's there for a reason, and it's not, like, we're so used to being told to push things down and not to feel it, but actually I feel like it's a real opportunity. That pain point or whatever is that's coming up is a real opportunity to really grow and heal.
That's right. Yeah, that's a good point. It's so important too, to actually go through it. Otherwise, you've got to stay stuck. So it's painful
Yeah.
and sad and all of that, but then it's like, wow, okay, finding your own way home into your heart space. And then we have actually
Yeah.
that interconnectedness right here, isn't it? Like today, I feel quite fluffy and light, and it's all gorgeous, and the abundance seems to be right here. It's just like everything, it's like we are actually living Eden. It's actually
Mm.
all here.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that's exciting. It is that new earth we spoke about so many times, you know.
that's right.
Really
And it's
see.
there for everybody. It's not just for certain people, it's there for everybody, but it kind of means doing the work to align, so that you have that awareness to know what you need to align with in order to be in that space,
That's
and
it.
not be attached to that old world.
Yeah, exciting, isn't it? It's great. Oh yeah, we just had a frozen second there, but it's all good. And for some reason, it's really busy here today as well. Sorry for
Is it?
that. Maybe you can.
Um,
Uh,
yeah, I guess, sorry. Oh,
yeah.
it's just more about like, yeah, I think like going forwards, just to, we've got a lot of activity happening with, the new moon on the Wednesday coming up, when the new moon in Scorpio. Uh, so that's an opportunity for new beginnings and things like that. Then we've got the eclipse season coming up as well. And then in December, we've got the Saturn Uranus square. And so that means moving from the old into the new. And so it's really, we're in a very exciting period, and even into 2022, there's a lot happening. And so it's just taking things step by step, and allowing things to unfold, and just having that awareness.
Yeah. It's very exciting. I feel very excited about all of that. That's the new moon and everything coming up now. So it just took a couple of days, really. And whenever you go down through something intense like that, I think it's good to remember, this is actually leading you somewhere. This is your hint to do the work as well. And yeah,
That's right. Yeah.
new moon in Scorpio. So that's nice. I didn't realize. Yeah. What else is coming up for you? Are we going into cards or?
Yeah, I think so. I'm not hearing anything else. You?
No, same.
No?
Same.
Okay. Perfect. Shall I do the tarot then?
Sure,
Yeah.
please, please.
Okay. Let's see. The message for us, beginning of November. I can't believe it's November already. Like, where has this year gone? And so, okay, I think you'll be excited by this. We've got the Ten of Pentacles. Oops, I could see it there. Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, so Ten of Pentacles is really about all of our, all of the physical coming together, like that abundance and, happy families. And it's like creating that heaven on earth, really. And because you have the Ten of Cups, which is the emotional fulfillment and all that happiness, but this is actually really on a physical level. So it's our abundance in love, our abundance in finances, or whatever it is. Like, it's just like really, that's what this is about now. And oh, I'm getting shivers, just like, this is what the new earth is about. This is what, this is our birthright. And we've just been, it's almost like we've been told the opposite. All this conditioning, whoops, oh, the light, all this conditioning has told us the opposite, that, isn't what's ours, it isn't what's due to us. And it's almost like we're being reminded now of everything that is due, is our I just keeps hearing birthright. This is what we're owed, really.
I love it.
And then we've got the Three of Wands, and this is like waiting for your ships to sail in. And so it's almost like, have that clear image of what it is that you want to bring in, and then, it's like waiting for that to come through. And so it's almost like we've done all this work, and now we can allow all these gifts to come to us, because, we have done the work, we've been doing the work, and, getting clearer about what it is that we're really wanting to manifest. And then we've got the Knight of Cups, and this is about a gift. Like for me, it feels like an emotional gift, and it's like walking across that river, like it's almost like taking that step forward into this new way of doing things, and we're going to be rewarded with, you know, like it's like almost like trusting, like really letting go, because it can be scary to step into this new space where, you know, if one is used to, you know, you have to stress, you have to work hard, you know, these old thought conditions, and suddenly to step into this space of it doesn't have to be like that. Actually, we can receive with ease and everything. It can feel a bit unusual, but it's about taking that step forward to really just trust, let go, and allow all those things to come in. And then we get this gift being rewarded to us.
Okay, great.
And then when we do that, then things just happen really quickly. We get the eight of wands. Sorry, this is about really quick movement, and this is for me what I'm feeling is like things are just manifesting more quickly than ever. And so it's just you know, it's so exciting because now all the things that we want and come from heart space will come to us with ease, and you know, it's no longer about struggling and all that type of stuff. And I can see the eight as well, which for me is all about manifesting and abundance and everything like that. So all of that stuff is here for us now, and it is coming with even greater speed than before. So yeah, overall there's a lot just about our abundance and our physical, and really manifesting all of those things that we want into our lives.
Great, fantastic, perfect.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Really good.
All right, shall I go into these guys?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. Any other messages for us for November? Anything we need to know, made aware of, share? Gosh, she's coming up a lot in our readings. That's where we're going from here. Okay, I got 4 today.
Oh.
So it's the crown again.
Yes,
She has been popping up a few times, say. Number 26.
Yes, she came up last time.
Yeah, and even in my readings, that she's coming up a lot. So really, I think what it is, it's more and more about the more wisdom coming in, and she's here to share, really stepping into that wisdom. And whenever you see like a pearl or gifts in the cards, it's really about that. We're getting something gifted, and it's here for us. It's available. That's what I hear from her today. It's really available to us.
Wow.
And then, you know, in numerology, that's an 8 as well. So it is about the manifestation, but also more even so about the having it, you know, the abundance on all levels of our being. And yeah, so I feel like, and very strong, like I feel her very grounding it in basically into the physical reality. And that's how I feel. I had to actually ground my experience of that pain, and because there was a solar flare the day before, and they really floor me sometimes, but that one was next level. And I went to have acupuncture done. So it's like, it felt like what we assisted the bodies from the outer experience and the inner to really ground it in. I feel her doing the same today, really grounding that gift in.
I also heard as well, sorry, like just about your like tuning into your own inner wisdom, like really learning to trust yourself and come into that.
So important. Absolutely right. And then we got this one, number 15, the Elven Knight. So this card is actually, it's similar to your the cup, the first cup you had.
This one?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, it is actually, it reminds me very, look at him. He's actually, I don't know if you can actually see it. It's like an etheric horse. He's sitting on the
I see. Yes, I hadn't realized. Yes.
Yeah, and so
how
what
funny.
it it is actually, this card speaks about it. You think you're in this perfect world, and where they tell us, yeah, this is how it's meant to be. I found it really funny that the light went off then as well, by the way. It was like, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but not in a negative way, but just like pointing it out. And this
Yeah.
guy, you are caught up in this world, and you don't even realize it's stagnant. And the elven knight is somebody that keeps you captivated. It's like you're stuck in this world, and it's like, oh yeah, it's meant to be like this. But no, it's actually, we're stuck in a mind setup and a pattern and a certain society, but it's not meant to be like this, and it doesn't need to be like that. So this guy, when he comes up, it's a reminder to reflect upon your mind, and if you might keep yourself captivated in that thought process.
Right.
And kind of what actually comes to mind is like a jail, we did a certain way, and it's like, oh, it's meant to be like that, but no, this is about breaking out of that cycle. And
Oh
then
my gosh,
I know,
it's
right?
amazing. Yeah,
And the
yeah.
other two cards that came in together is number 57 and 37. So we got the joy of the future.
Oh, lovely.
Which is beautiful, the fairy of naughtiness.
Our naughtiness.
Yeah, not naughty, not in the sense of being bad, but pushing the envelope.
Cheeky.
But I start with the future, the joy of the future. So you see, it's all about balance and harmony, and it is creating, look at this, creating the Eden that we're meant to be in, where we have the great community, people like us, our kin, we're finding each other more and more. And that's, our tribe. It's being in our tribe, having everything set into balance and harmony. It's fun and laughter, the joy of the future, self-expression.
Love it.
And then the fairy of naughtiness, which then the 37 turns into 1. It's the new beginnings, but it is about lightness. And look, she's even taking off the ground. So she reminds us to stay playful as well, and to push the envelope a bit, be a bit more cheeky than you usually are. And it's fine. It's all right. Bring some joy back in with the joy of the fairy of naughtiness. And I feel really elevated by these two cards. I really feel like,
yes.
Yeah.
My heart is vibrating with joy. Like just hearing you speak. Yeah, it's
nice.
Great.
Yeah, so they came up. So lovely. Yeah.
Did you say you want to pull out a Rumi card as well?
I actually just reached out for them, and I was just tuning in to see, but yeah, I will. It's just they're new cards of mine, so I just have to see what comes up when I see the picture. So I'm just gonna tune in and see like one more card for a heading for November. And it just feels so nice. I really like this, when you really, it's like reading a new book, a good book. It's like, oh, I love touching this book. I love touching cards. Tactile, obviously. All right. Any messages from you, beautiful Rumi? The guidance and the beautiful art you're sharing. All right, this one flipping over. Number 36, Passion of the Wild Red Mother.
Wow.
They're gorgeous cards. There's like this artist coming together with the, I won't read the poetry that comes with this, but I'm just going to go into my own guidance that comes with this. And for me, it looks like the dawn of the new world, and the passion of that, it's like I feel it really in my sacrum and my solar plexus, is that empowerment. No more criticism is what I hear actually with this card. And it's time to be fully empowered. It's like, this is it.
Wow. I also see, oh, sorry, do you keep going?
Oh, no, you go.
Oh, it just, for me, it was like, because you said 9, and so for me, 9 is about endings, and then like burning is almost like burn that old world away, let that old world, just burn away, because this new one is here now. And, like the feminine energy is here to balance out the masculine and all that amazing stuff, that we're all coming back into that alignment now.
That's right. Absolutely. And I feel like with that, when you said that about the mother, it's really about that nurturing side and not giving yourself a hard time about yourself, but stepping rather into the powerful part of self. And that's what the crown, she carries that, gets you from the maiden into the grown-up woman, the wise one. So it's that energy. We all carry it within.
Yes.
So it's
male or female.
That's right, exactly. I wanted to point that out as well, exactly. So, and I just feel like this is the brink of the new dawn of that, what we've been waiting for so long. Oh my God. Exciting.
It's certainly, yeah, isn't it? It's just so much like new beginnings. It just feels, and almost like with the new moon in Scorpio, it's going to be like even more of that. Yeah, it just feels really exciting. And, that new beginnings are just here from now. And, we're just in this newer, and it's just going to keep growing and growing.
That's it. Yeah. Woo!
So good, so good.
Perfect.
So yeah, I think that's pretty much it, isn't it? Was there anything else?
No, I think it feels like closing up. It feels like all came together.
I love it. I love it. That's great. So good.
Always
so
come
good.
with sound effects, if I toned it down before now you guys know me now, and more people coming in, I always make sounds. There you go.
Well, you
No
know
more
about my
holding
singing,
back.
so. Yeah, no holding back. We're stepping into ourselves now, our real selves. Oh, thanks so much for all the messages, and it's really been great. And
thank you.
Thank you everyone for watching.
Yeah, thanks Julie for the time, and it's so good. Like I just feel, even just with us chatting, I just feel like, yeah, whoever gets something out of this is great. But I got so much out of it already. This is fantastic. Thank you.
Me too. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
And so we'll be back in, I guess, 2 weeks time to do the mid November overview. Yeah,
That's
okay,
good.
super.
Yeah, thank you everybody. Thanks for watching, and I hope, of course, more than another person gets something out of it. And keep sharing this if you feel like sharing this as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Yeah, the more people that know, better, really. But yeah,
of course, I think so.
Okay.
It's good to share it.
I think so. All right. Thanks, everyone. We'll see you very soon.
See you soon. Bye.
Bye.